On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, we continue our discussion of Despicable Me 4 items. This time we have from the heroes of Goo Jitsu. Minions and Goo Jitsu have crossed over and merged into some sort of banana goo.
What?
And uh-oh, here comes Minion Squirrel. And he's got some bananas. What's he? Oh, gosh. Minion Squirrel, please get the bananas off the camera. Well, we've got 3 available heroes out there. We've got Dave and a couple Tims to squish, squeeze, and fill up with interesting goo filling. So fun with the banana-filled goo of Banana Minion. We'll check them out. Join along. Let's just not eat too many bananas.
Squirrel Stampede!
Please like,
Share! And Squirrel Live!
We had some trouble trying to look for Mega Minion Tim in action figure form, so we can check him out in Heroes of Goo Jitsu. Super stretchy Mega Minion Tim. He already is kind of like a long strand of spaghetti, isn't he? How did those minions join the Goo Jitsu team, I wonder? Each with unique goo fillings, and also available super gooey Mega Minion Dave. And I just recently discovered Anti-Villain League Tim, also super stretchy. So 3 available, I believe, at this time. I like these plastic bag packs, by the way, because of the secret way of getting them out. I know there's a pull strip up top. I like to slice from below. And that way, if you wish, you could redisplay in pack. But you might want to take him out of this clamshell because he just can't breathe in there. He can't breathe. Oh, Mega Minion Tim. There is just something perfect already about a Heroes of Goo Jitsu Minions crossover. They're made for each other. Just like bananas and minions are made for each other, and just like Twinkies and minions, this is what it's all about. 3 times the stretch or more. Oh, and then he's gonna hold it pretty well. Unfortunately, I feel like the movieverse figures of heroes are always downsized just a little bit, maybe to make up for those royalties and all that fun stuff when holding on to a license. We're about, can I measure this banana? We are at about, 4 inches of body, maybe 4.5 with a little more with leg. Of course, he's gonna be like 6'7" when we stretch him out. What is he doing with his nose right now? These arms are really fun. I don't think I've had a Goo Jitsu with an arm like this. It's very noodly. I like what they did with Tim's blue overalls. They're an extra plastic layer. Don't want to go there. They're an extra plastic layer, so it helps in stretch and it won't, say, ruin the paint as you overstretch him. His gloves are painted though, so there will be fatigue on those gloves. And those feet have paint too. And there's his pant leg, look at that. His pant leg comes undone. It's underneath there. So there'll be fatigue on the paint there, but it's one of those things, if you're careful, it may last a while. Goggles are kind of strange. I don't know how they put them on there though. The goggles feel like they're thicker, and maybe they glued them on or something. They look good though. They look just about how you would expect. So what's the unique goo filling of this one? He's certainly fun to stretch. He's got, because of his long noodly body, I feel like you can stretch him a little more than your average Goo Jitsu stretch. And these arms as well, they are so fun. They are so lanky, I should say, lengthy and lanky. And those feet are a little more stumpy. And if we were to squeeze him, I don't know if we're gonna see anything. I think this is kind of like a honey filled. I think I see a lot of just clear, if I really get in there, here and there, I can get some clear look to it. There's nothing really in there. You can see the characters are supporting their Mega Minion suits. You've got like a suit, a latex suit, or whatever they're going to use around their core body. So there's their core yellow under his mouth. Kind of gives a Homer Simpson-like look, doesn't it? I feel like I'm looking at Homer Simpson half the time with some of these. But there's their original yellow, and then you see the latex yellow gold. It's almost gold that wraps around their body. And then I'm seeing mostly honey. I'm seeing mostly like honey. A honey goo filling. The really cool stretchy kind that kind of can hold its stretch longer. No candy inside though. I don't see any special treat. You never know with Minions. They've always got something going on though, right? But I see mostly a clear-like substance inside. This is a good workout on Mega Minion Tim. And hold on here. Minion Squirrel has something planned with Tim. Oh no, Minion Squirrel has thefted Mega Minion Tim's coveralls. Get back here, Minion Squirrel, get back here. Okay, Tim, looking good. So we have Mega Minion Dave next. Dave is looking good, very balloon-like. Very balloon-like. There we go. Got to give a little more rollback feature to his roll. Dave's been inflated somehow. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, come on, Dave. Stand still. Don't knock over Minion Squirrel. It'll be interesting to see what Dave's all about with his balloon body. And a balloon body is a perfect fit for Heroes of Goo Jitsu, right? This one is super gooey, whereas Tim was super stretchy. And maybe we'll see some of that rock crunch inside. We'll see. I'm not sure what we're gonna see yet. It could be water beads too. It's always a mystery until you get these out. A little try me window gives you an idea, but you just don't know, right? So I will do my package saving trick. Secret tearing open from the bottom. And wow, he's certainly much larger than Tim. He's got more of a classic Goo Jitsu scale to him. He's huge. Maybe even larger than your average hero of Goo Jitsu. Peeling him from the pack, we've got heaviness. Alright, so what do we got with Mega Minion Tim? Huge! What? And that's the wrong guy. Alright, what do we got with Mega Minion Tave? Who's Tave? Alright, what do we got with Mega Minion Dave? He's huge! Look how much larger he is to Tim. Oh, Tim, I've already got some face scratches going on. I overstretched his face. Oh, that's sad. But Dave is huge. Look at the coveralls. Look at the amount of pressure. I love the band. We talked about the band earlier on the action figure, how it's just like stretching way over his arm. Here we go again with actual plastic. This thing is stretching the limits of coverall strength, going all the way around his shoulders and back down. That's pretty fun how that stretches out. And he's got the same deal going with stumpy legs and pretty good arms with this one. Not as noodly as Tim, but still Goo Jitsuing enough. Can we stretch to 3 times? Most likely. That's kind of a weird spot to stretch from. How about the main body? We'll really try that. Oh, there's so much mass to it. You've got to have extra gym strength to work on this. Extra gym strength. Oh, whew. That's exhausting. That's exhausting, but it looks good. So what do we have inside with this one? I'm guessing water bead technology. Yep, there it is. And we can see in there lots of minion beads. I was kind of hoping for the crunch. I love the crunch. And I think Jerry, had they made Jerry with the rocks, that would have been great. But we got some water beads, and it's super satisfying because it's so large. It's just super satisfying. It's another workout on the fist. It takes quite a bit of strength to squeeze your whole hand around this guy. He's a total stress reliever. Good right by the TV, right by a screen when you just can't get the right show on and you want to just like squish something. And then you got this guy. Oh, look at the band. The band paint just stretches. I don't see any toys in there. I don't see any candy or any other special surprises. I always wish they would do that with everyone. I think it kind of gives you a job to look for, oh, what's inside each hero, but, you know, that's not the case today. Maybe this summer when we do the Heroes of Goo Jitsu factory, the all-new factory coming up, where we get to build our own Goo Jitsu, we'll try that out. We could put our own candy inside at that point. We'll actually put real candy in right there. We totally will. Okay, well, they certainly got the ballooniness to this character. And yeah, he's just huge, running at about the same height, but a lot more width, you know. He's just huge, 5.5 inches in width right now, about 4.5. So up to Tim here. You know, Tim's gonna be a little taller, a little more noodlier. This guy's just gonna be massive. He's just so squishy. Oh, Minion Squirrel. Mega Minion Dave as an excellent trampoline. Good work, Minion Squirrel. That brings us to, I just found this last night, Super Stretchy Anti-Villain League Tim. Remember last video where I was like, what was AVL? Thank you everyone for commenting. Did I know that? Am I supposed to know that? Despicable Me 2 and 3, I hardly remember. They just kind of flew by. And Minions, we saw many a time. I just got all confused. But there is also a Super Stretchy AVL Tim I did not see at the first Walmart where I picked up the other two guys. This guy was at a different Walmart, and at the different Walmart, they only had this guy and not the other two guys. Does that make any sense? Well, we've got Super Stretchy AVL Tim. I'm a little worried about his suit. His suit is going to get overstretched. He does come with the classic Goo Jit water gun, though, so I'm good with that. Goo filling of uniqueness inside this one, and there he is, getting demo squished. Squished? What's that? Of course, there is a safety hazard of going through this way. You don't want to cut your Goo Jit. You don't want to cut your hand either, so be careful when doing this trick. Have someone who knows how to not hurt themselves do it. AVL Tim coming at ya. Whoa, there he is in the clamshell. Extra strength to keep him safe. Ooh, he's a little heavier. He's kind of like Tim. See how heavy he is. Oh, that hurt. So it's Tim again. It's kind of weird they did two Tims. So here's Tim in AVL suit, and here's Tim in his super Mega Minion. In his super, he's tough to stand. In his super Mega Minion look. So this is before and after, I suppose. We saw that in the transformation chamber. Something what must happen. I wonder what he gets molded with. A banana, probably. But instead of AVL Tim, I certainly would have liked to have seen a Jerry with the crunchy goo filling. Maybe we'll see one. I mean, it would have been perfect to see a Jerry here, all with the crunchy stuff. That is probably the most satisfying. Or even the very rare sand filling would have been really cool too. I love the sand filling, and that is so rare with Goo Jit. So AVL Tim is in his suit, and oh, the suit is actually, not that I want to get impersonal here with Tim, but the suit is actually a whole rubber piece that goes over arms and legs. That's pretty good. So you're not gonna get suit destruction like I was worried about. That's really nice. And for super stretchiness, oh, he is such a strong one. You have got to be kidding me. The strength that you need, I need to hire a bodybuilder on the channel one of these days. There we go. I'm getting it. I'm getting him stretched a little bit. Look at this smile. Look at this smile. That's great. And then it holds a little bit. Nice thing about the heavy goo is it holds a little bit. And you can do the arms. I worry about the arms. They're so tiny. I don't want to just snap an arm off. Good looking character though. I like it. And then we have this awesome looking water blaster. Some of the classic days of water blasting heroes. So let's bring in Secret Mustard's containment chamber. Hi, Secret Mustard. Secret Mustard. And Secret Mustard, secret is her color is also very Minion color-like. So we'll take our Anti-Villain League water gun, squeeze it a little bit, get the air pressure out, plop it into the water, and fill up just enough to destroy my back screen. No, we won't do that, I hope. It's probably going to be really hard to see. One of his hands is cupped to hold the Minion blaster closed, I should say. There we go. He's got his blaster, and we'll give it a squeeze here. That was so anti-dramatic. Maybe get a little more water. Where you go, Secret Mustard? Alright, let's try this. I just didn't want to get my back screen too soggy. Was that it? It's like full. It's got a ton of water back there. We'll shoot down. We'll just shoot down. There we go. Okay. Got a good fire there. That's something for outdoors. A little bit easier if you get, especially in a pool or something. If you can get this really full, you'll get a few feet of water spray, I think, if you're able to give it a really good slam. So who's the best out of these three before we have one more surprise? Well, I'm going to put AVL Tim at the back just because his suit is kind of boring. It's like business suit, Goo Jit, whatever. It's going to have to be between the Mega Minions, and they're both so nice. Dave is large and balloony, and Mega Minion Tim is long and stringy. think I'm gonna have to go with my favorite. I'm gonna go with Dave and the water beads, just because it feels a little more satisfying having some goo filling that's not just honey goo. This one's fun too for stretching, of course, but I'm liking this one just for like the fidgetness of the two. All right, we have one more to share. Uh-oh, Minion Squirrel's got the fart blaster. Minion Squirrel's got the fart blaster. Whoa! Thanks a lot, Minion Squirrel. It stinks in here now. So somehow when I was first looking for these before they hit Walmart, I was checking around online and I thought this was part of the series, realizing it's only older. It's Minions. This was probably the first Heroes of Goo Jitsu Minions item. Maybe just a random point at time they had this produced. Not sure the date. What does they say on package? I don't see anything in the fine print of data. I believe this guy's been out here and there for about a year or more. Am I right on that? Who knows when they first saw this? This is Stretch Stuart, Stretchy Minion, Stretch and Squish Me. I'm guessing it's going to be very much like Tim with the honey inside. Usually the basics are going to be just kind of like a Stretch Armstrong-like guy. We'll see what he's got, right? I really want to see, as he's a little bit larger. And who doesn't like Stuart? This one you unfortunately have to cut through. It is total lacerations. Be really careful with this style of packaging. It can cut. So we'll just kind of work all the way around this perimeter. 2 sides should be enough, right? 2 sides should be enough. Oh, it's like a potato. Oh, ow, lacerations. I mean this alone from the packaging could just slice you open. It's scary. Okay, what do we got, Stuart? Stuart is heavy. What do we got, Stuart? He's the most heavy. Tim versus Stuart in heavy test. Well, you can't really totally tell, but Stuart is heavier. Dave is light and fluffy compared to Stuart. Yeah, oh man. That is one heavy minion. And should be about the same scale almost, right? Yeah, 4 inches from head to foot and about 4 inches from arm length. But for some reason feels so much bigger. So much bigger because of the weight inside this one. It's total Mr. Stretch Armstrong. Also with those nice blue coveralls that keep peeling them off because it's kind of funny. The plastics kind of get stuck together and it's satisfying to hear them peel apart. It's just not satisfying to look back there. Certainly some good stretch. I'm gonna have to really hit the gym after this. Back to the rowing machine. Look at that go. Oh gosh. Yeah, so it's got 3 times the stretch or more. Although they say don't go or more or you may damage your minion. I stretched him out so much his pants doesn't fit anymore. So this, if you see it, it's still around often. Like you'll see like Sonic and you'll see a few other just one licensed minion sitting there or brand sitting there. Turtles is out now too, but you can see all the turtles. I'm surprised we didn't run through the turtles. But yeah, he's kind of his own thing, disassociated from Despicable Me 4. But still, you know, he fits in with the team. You gotta have Stuart, right? Wait, that's, wait, okay, there we go. We're still missing someone. Tim AVL is over there, right? So that's Heroes of Goo Jitsu, Despicable Me 4. And yeah, Tim over here is getting really, really dirty already. I've overstretched Tim. All of these have been really fun. So seek these out if you are a collector of the minions like I at the Squirrels are here. And there we go with Despicable Me 4 from the Heroes of Goo Jitsu collection. What do you think? Squishy, stretchy, banana-y. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, squirrelibe, squammet your favorite Heroes of Goo Jitsu Despicable Me 4 minion. That's a lot to say. Don't forget we still have Squirrel Stampede merch out like t-shirts, water bottles, a plush Landry I gotta keep mentioning, I keep forgetting, and thank you so much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.
High 4.